Hey, yo, what's good? It's Skano. Hey, your family be the most important thing, right? You know, you gotta guard your family. You gotta take care of your family, man. But the ironic thing about life, it be family a lot of times that will screw you around, you know, more than anybody out in the street. And I'm a person that stays to myself. I don't even deal with much family, but the ones I deal with, it's all the way, you know, it's all the way 1,000. But I went against my first instincts, you know, with a younger cousin. Now, the dynamics of, him having a baby mama, well, she was pregnant at the time with their first child, and they ain't have anywhere to go. Different situation, and I knew what type of time. I just can read people energy. I already know what dude on, but when you can outthink people, you don't have to worry about them too much. And dude is shisty, and it's like, obviously, they say opposites attract, but really, it'd be like more like two peas in a pie. His girl shisty too. She ain't shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's starting to realize that. But anyway, he come with a, old side story or whatever. And this is not a young individual at this point. We talking about past 20s into, about to be 30. And and the reason why, because I already know dude MO, you know, he done burn other family members. And if your own parents won't deal with you, her parents won't deal with y'all either. And it's like, what's up with that? Because I don't really know, I'm not around these individuals every day. I know what I know, but it's just not adding up to me. Your mama she don't want nothing to do with you either, and you prego out here. And it's like, I know dude background. I understand why the family quit dealing with him, And I'm like, well, what's up with old girl? Anyway, I'm like, all right, but up front, this is short term. This is not, indefinite. Oh yeah, just to, I make a couple moves, woo woo. We got a place, I just need until it's available. Won't be long. Cool. Because like I said, man, I'm selfish, but not in that way. But all right, I go against my instincts, man. Anyway, long story short, couple weeks turn into a month turn into a couple months, and it's like, all right, man, niggas don't put nothing on no bills, and I don't need your help, but it's like, okay, your baby mama, then she got relatives coming over, and it's like, at first it was like, is it cool if such and such? Then I just come home from work and there's people there, and I'm like, man, what is this? You already know how I get down. I don't, you know what I'm saying? My bad, yeah, I'ma holler at it. Loud, obnoxious, and it's like, what be wrong with people, man? Like, they really just think it's okay to use you. And then, okay, so the time comes where it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want your money. I just want y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, eat up shit. Don't put shit in the refrigerator, but eating, cooking. I wake up 2, 3 in the morning to go take a piss. Niggas cooking. And it's like, the fuck? It's like, all right, for, initially, like, people be on their own time, whatever, But at some point, because I'm a real private person, man, at some point, it's like, all right, you taking me out my hookup. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it ain't about money. It's about, I need my space back, And, this bitch, old girl got the nerve to, like, but on the flip side, she was on some bullshit, right? I knew she was, I could read her energy. The girl a thought, man. I'm be straight up. He knows she a thought. The family know it. Ain't no sense in it. The girl's a thought, and she doing little shit like walking around and skimpy little shit, you know. I feel like trying to entice me, man. Just doing shit. I feel like just being inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? And dude catching it. You know, and I hear them arguing about all the time, arguing. Y'all arguing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, man. You know. So one day I'm like, all right, this it. You know, y'all, you know, like me and him have a comment, like, bro, listen, you got a week, man. You know, I don't know what you gonna do, how you could, but y'all got a week. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? And niggas got the nerve to have an attitude with you. So I know that for the next couple days, I'm coming, you know, niggas is like standoffish, acting like they got an attitude, just come out. You know, now they getting little food and shit. They'll buy a little food, you know, and now they want to, you know, put their little shit in my goddamn refrigerator, though. Now they done carved out a little space for their little shit that they got. You know what I'm saying? After y'all ate off my shit for months, now you want to go buy your shit and kind of like hide it in the back of the refrigerator like this. You're like, man, what the fuck is this, man? You know, so before the week up, they gone. You know, I came home one day, you know, they was gone, whatever. You know, so I get to check it. You know, nigga ain't that crazy, though. You know, everything how it should be. You know, I go in the room filthy. You know what I'm saying? They done left shit all under the fucking bed, dishes. Oh, that's like bum-ass niggas, man. And it be your own people, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard from them since. We don't talk anymore. You just use the nigga until the nigga got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? The last I hear, they done fell out. She calling the police on the nigga. You gotta be careful about family, man. And especially when they got spouses. Because people be on bullshit. And they will have the nerve to be upset with you when you would not let them use you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like family will expect shit from other family. And family supposed to look out for each other. But it's a thin line between, you know, being there for family and letting them just fucking use you, take you out your hookup, and take things, you know, for granted and expect things that they know damn well they couldn't get off on no one else. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I'm talking about family members. You should be established by now. At least have, you know, a roof over your head. Things happen. I get that. But, man, that was it, man. After that, look, it's only a few people that have my number. My kids, you know, my mama. That's about it. One or two family members, man. Other than I don't give nobody my number. They know this. I don't want to hear from nobody I haven't heard from. Because if we haven't talked up until this point, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, stay over there. And it be family, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many horror stories out here, you know what I'm saying, in regards to people dealing with their family. And it make me just like, damn, you know? But, you know, it be like that, you know? But like I said, man, you know, ticks, bed bugs, they don't just come in the form of sexual partners, you know? You got bed bugs that be family members that just want to move in your shit, you know what I'm saying? Kick their feet up and think you supposed to figure out their life. Well, I don't know what they be on, man, but get it together, man. Because it ain't going over here. 216 Skano. You already know.